I'm ready whenever y'all are. I don't want to hold it up anymore, but maybe y'all's time. Y'all ready? Okay. All right. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. It's Chief Michael Moore with Enterprise Police Department. DA's office is James Tarbox, District Attorney, and Sheriff Scott Bird. So for the past 2 months, Enterprise Police Department, in partnership with the Coffee County Sheriff's Office, Aaliyah, NCMEC Team Adam, the 12th Judicial District Attorney's Office, and the Coffee County Sanitation Department, has been developing a comprehensive and structured plan to conduct a landfill search related to the disappearance of Genesis Reid. Throughout this time, investigators have continued to actively pursue all leads while simultaneously preparing for the extensive search operation ahead. The landfill search is scheduled to begin during the first week of May. This will be physically, emotionally, and mentally demanding operation that may extend for several weeks. Investigators have identified a specific area of focus. However, the process requires excavation and relocations of thousands of cubic yards of material to a designated search site where it will be carefully and methodically examined before being transported to another location. This effort could take up to 9 weeks to complete. We have requested assistance from the surrounding law enforcement agencies, and the response from our regional partners have been overwhelming. We are grateful for their continued support and commitment. We also want to thank members of the community who have reached out for offering assistance, including providing lunch meals, snacks, drinks, and other support for personnel. During the extended duration of this operation, those wishing to contribute in any capacity are encouraged to contact the Enterprise Police Department Office of the Chief at 334-348-2620. Approximately 60 search personnel and support staff will be working daily during this time. The Coffee County landfill will remain an active, working site throughout this operation, with heavy equipment and large trucks operating continuously. This environment presents significant safety hazards to anyone not directly involved in the operation or at the landfill for regular business. In addition, this remains an active criminal investigation. It is critical that the integrity of the search area is preserved. Unauthorized access to the landfill will not be permitted under any circumstances. We respectfully request that all citizens and members of the media stay clear of the landfill property and its entrance, unless you're there for landfill business. Any unauthorized presence or loitering in the area will be strictly enforced. Due to the sensitive and ongoing nature of this operation, there will be no further press conferences or public updates until the completion of the search. We appreciate the public's understanding, cooperation, and continued support as we carry out this important and sensitive operation. So now I'll open up to any questions that we may answer.
All charges are the same.
Yes, ma'am. This is just the third part of the investigation where we believe that, unfortunately, Genesis Reid has been placed. And it's a very monumental task, but luckily we have a large team willing to help us. So, and it took a long time to get this organized to get to this point. So, yeah.
I know you mentioned that there's a specific area of focus. Do you believe having that, I guess, a little bit more narrowed down will lead to an outcome that the department and the publishers want to move forward?
Yes, that's what our hope is being able to narrow it down and give an amount of time that we have. We only have a finite amount of resources, both financial and staff. And we're hoping, knowing that, and being able to come down to a specific area, it will shorten it greatly. And hopefully we don't have to be out there for 9 weeks. We can bring her home sooner.
And are you able to talk any about that process of narrowing it down? How was the department able to do that?
I think the sheriff hit on it last time with the landfill. They're very technologically advanced, and they were able to GPS. You're still not talking about a pinpoint place. You're still talking about a large area, but that's a lot better than 1,000 football fields. You got 2 football fields, right? So And that's just a general idea. You've got a huge area, and now we're able to get it down to a little bit more precise area, given the date that we believe that she went missing.
And was that just an analogy, or you are saying that it's a size?
That's an analogy.
That's
I'm not.
an analogy,
I'm not
yeah.
sure because you're talking, length, width,
Right.
depth. Right? Yeah. So I don't know exactly how big it's.
But
a
it
large-
makes the search doable.
Yes.
It makes it logical,
Yes.
knowing what we know.
Yes.
They didn't have this 15 years ago. This would be inevitable 20 years ago. You couldn't just go search the whole landfill. It'd take wouldn't be logical. This is logical.
And is there any message or comment that you would like anyone watching right now or tonight for the public to know?
Know this, regardless of what you're on Facebook and regardless any social media status or anybody else, we have not given up on this case for the last 3 months. Since the day that she went missing, my investigators and people standing next to me and around me, our community and everybody else, has worked tirelessly and without stopping any lead possible. We are dedicated to this. I have a safe. I got a soft place in my heart for children. I think anybody that's in law enforcement or public safety, first responders, we all have that soft spot. And our goal is to bring justice to little Genesis. And she's not forgotten. She certainly has not been forgotten by this department and the gentlemen and ladies that have worked with me tirelessly from the federal side all the way down to our local, to even our community members, to our churches and organizations. We have not given up. We are continuously moving forward, all the way through prosecution.
I am proud of how the agencies have came together and made us of one community. It's actually remarkable.
It is.
And just from my standpoint, the community, we've got great teams, but we've got great leaders up here leading those teams. Chief has a great administrative staff, sheriff and his team, and the public needs to understand that this is the largest law enforcement operation that's ever occurred in Coffee County, and we've got a great team put together leading that effort. The public needs to understand that it is going to take time, and that's why it's taken this much time to